What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Chefs Table Podcast Uncut. I'm your host, Chris. I got my co-host here,
John.
And we got a very special guest, someone who I personally love his food, man. We were just talking about it before. He got some crazy milkshakes that are game changers. We got the owner of OhMyBurger, Brandon. How's it going, man? Welcome to the first episode, man.
Appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for having me.
It's our first episode. We had to have the heavy hitter on, man.
Ooh.
And your food is heavy hitting.
Yeah.
Heavy.
Yeah, it is.
Yes.
All right, so let's get into it, man. This show right here is going to be for viewers to see who you are. You know, everybody in the city of Gardena knows you. You know, I'm from Gardena, and OhMyBurger is a staple. You know, I see you on social media all the time, flooded with social media stuff. You know, you're known for a lot of your massive burgers, your food competitions, just some creative stuff, man. So we just want people to know more about you and your restaurant and, you know, some of your stories, man. So, you know, that's what we're here. That's the focus today.
Most definitely.
So, you know, start us off by telling us about yourself, you know, where you're from and who you are.
Man, so Brandon Powell. I am from the city of Gardena, born in Gardena, raised in Gardena, started my first business in Gardena, OhMyBurger.
How'd you come up with OhMyBurger, man? Because, you know, I'm curious about it.
Well, I used to party a lot, right? So after the parties, we got tired of eating just fast food, Jack in the Box tacos and stuff. So I would cook burgers at the house. I would be like, hey, everybody come to the house. Let's cook something, you know. And I would try different gourmet buns from the local bakeries, and just put stuff together in the kitchen. And people would be like, man, you got to start a restaurant.
Oh,
I had no restaurant experience at all, you know.
Okay.
I just knew how to cook pretty much. So that came about, lost my job. Actually, I quit my job. I wasn't being promoted when I thought I should have been promoted.
Where were you working at the time?
I was working for Sprint. I was a cell phone technician, pretty much.
Okay.
I repaired phones. Did a couple other things, but that was my main job. And I seen this place that was available for rent, which was OhMyBurger's location. So,
Whoa, so you went from being a phone tech to a restaurant owner?
Boom,
That's
just like
crazy.
that. Yeah,
That's
just
crazy.
Like that. Yeah.
So you have so tell me about your background as far as cooking. Like, do you have culinary school experience at least, or how did that come about? Like, because you know I've been cooking for 15 years.
Yeah.
And I got a lot of training and a lot of experience, and it's still hard for someone like me to go out and open up a restaurant. So that's a pretty big deal. So just tell me about your background as far as like cooking. Like, how did it start?
Cooking started at home with moms. That's it. Learning how to chop, cut, that was self-taught as I opened OhMyBurger pretty much. I had a chef come maybe like 3 months before, actually 3 months after I opened. Came and showed me a couple things and different trades. Then I just started watching videos and taught myself how to actually learn how to cut different sizes, julienne, and different things, you know. So, no culinary training at all.
That's crazy. Yeah. Saved about 20, 30 grand easily, man.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
I know, you know, my co-host John here, man. He's a big foodie, man, and he's been one of my partners for a long time. He's been a sous chef with me for a long time. And we partner with a lot of stuff. You know, John's a fan of food, man. I think, you know, you want to talk about some of the food you saw that.
Oh, man. I was checking out your Instagram page. The thing that caught my eye the most was that tower.
Donut tower?
Of the burgers.
Oh, yeah.
Had like a donut on top with a knife stuck in the middle.
Yeah.
And I was just looking at it and I'm like, man, do people really finish that right there?
So, you know, that video that you saw, that was something I created on the spot. It's a guy, he's a famous TikToker. His name is Mo. He
shout out to Mo on TikTok.
Yeah, exactly. Mo Shiesty, actually. But he cannot get full.
No way.
Yeah, he does not get full. He has some type of disorder that he does not get full.
What does this Mo dude look like? Is he a bigger dude, a skinny dude?
He's probably about 6'3", maybe weigh like $130.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
they're always built like they're always built like that.
Right. So he came in, he did our challenge one time, and he finished it. So he came back and he was like, "B, can I do the challenge again?" I was like, "Yeah, but I mean, you already did it, so you know what? Let me create something different for you. Give me like an hour, and then I'm gonna figure something out." So I came and I was like, "Man, we got all these donuts. You know, Donut Burger wasn't selling that well that day, so I took 20 donuts out, And then I took 20 patties out, and I just made 10 patty burger here and 10 patty burger here, and stuffed the donuts in between each one. And the boy knocked it down. He finished all of that. 20-pound burgers.
How long did it take him?
It took him about an hour or so. Yeah. And he ate after that.
And he ate after that?
Yeah, he ate more food after that. Yeah.
Okay, so for those of you guys who are watching, like, we're all chefs here. And the hardest part about being a chef is staying creative. And for me personally, any chef that can go look in his walk-in, look in his dry storage and see, hey, I got a lot of this, I got an extra couple cases of donuts, what can I do with it? Mm-hmm. To me, that's what makes a chef. Everybody can put on a chef coat. You know, I see people graduate from culinary school all the time and then now they're chefs. No. Mm-hmm. A chef is about being creative, and that's what we do. That's what it's all about. But for me, man, I get creative at home, you know, when I'm relaxed, drinking, smoking. That's where all my kudos to you. Yeah. Being creative on the spot.
Right.
Is there something that you made before that like is your baby, your heart? Because you got a lot of wild food on there. Like, what's something that you made that's like, yo, this is mine and it's staying mine and nobody else is gonna do this? Like what's your baby?
Whoa. Well, I guess I would have to say it's a menu item called the Pandemic Box. So this box pretty much saved the restaurant in the pandemic.
Oh wow.
We I had to take our 3 most popular items, which were chicken wings, Alfredo fries, and a bacon cheeseburger called the Little Homie.
And I already know what this is because I stared at that box during the pandemic.
Yeah. Man, they were running through these boxes, 60, 70 of them a day, you know, just in it was our biggest, it kept us going, but it was still our biggest years, like 2021, 2022. 2020 and 2021 for sure. But that is my baby for sure. It saved OhMyBurger and it's still going to this day. People come in just for that. It's all over social media, YouTube, everywhere. Yeah, the Pandemic Box.
All right, since you brought up the pandemic, it was crazy for us. For me personally, it changed everything about how I was in the kitchen. It changed me as a chef.
Right.
You know, it did a lot of damage to me because I'm such a fast-paced, high-volume chef that it was almost depressing. And I think I might have been down like that to put beautiful food in the to-go box. Right. And, you know, a lot of people forget about us. You know, they knew that it hurt us, but they forgot that it hurt us. And, you know, we lost 8 million people in the food hospitality industry. So I want to talk about a little bit of that with you. How did it affect your business and how did you survive, man? Because you're still here and you're stronger.
That box. I'm telling you, man, that box saved OhMyBurger. But it was still rough because of everything, the shortage on different foods, the chicken, the beef, everything was shortage and everything went up. So I couldn't really adjust pricing because people were out of work as well. So we just had to do what we did. We didn't really short anyone with the portions. What we did was dial back some of if it was 3 cups of heavy cream, you know, now we're doing 1.5 cups of heavy cream, you know, just a little bit, you know, just to, you know, give them the same great quality, but kind of water it down just a little bit so we can stretch it, you know. But that's what we had to do for sure.
You know, I personally think McDonald's have really up a lot of people's mindset because, you know, it probably costs you $7, maybe more now to make a bacon cheeseburger. And they can get it for $2 or $3. So people mentally compare that, you know, and it's hard for, you know, business owners like you to give quality food, but still charge enough to where there's some sort of profit, you know?
Yeah, that's true. So like today I woke up and I got a 1-star review on Yelp, and the 1-star review was based on the guy said he ordered a bacon cheeseburger, just like you said, and it was $15. He said he can go somewhere else and get this for $7. But what you don't get is we're using short rib brisket for our beef burgers. You're not going to go anywhere else and get a burger that's short rib and brisket blended for $7 at all. You know, the quality doesn't compare to McDonald's, but you're comparing the price to McDonald's. So it's hard to really sell yourself sometimes in that market.
Yeah.
You know. So.
And for the viewers out there, just so you know, the meat he just mentioned is between $8 and $11.88 a pound. Yeah. So for the guy out there who left that 1-star review, And yeah, you know, I thought like, $15 for a bacon cheeseburger, that's a deal.
What are some setbacks that you've dealt with for being like an owner and an operator of your own business?
I would say taxes.
Taxes.
Yeah. So I've worked with different accountants or consultants as well, and I had someone take advantage of my situation, not really knowing the business side of business, and trusting that individual, and pretty much they're letting me know they're paying the taxes, money came out, but the taxes was going to them instead of going to where they needed to be.
Right.
So just really paying attention to every aspect of business, and you know, owning up to those responsibilities.
You have to
for
take,
sure.
yeah. Take
That
ownership.
would probably be the biggest one, yeah, for sure.
It sucks, man, because I want to touch a little bit on Yelp. Man, chefs, man, we're like superheroes, man. I don't think we get the credit we deserve. I mean, we're managing 20 to 30 different personalities on a daily basis, different races, different genders, different personalities that don't mix on the schedule, payroll, ordering, invoices, volume, Yelp reviews. And, you know, this is all in just one day. I mean, Brandon, I know the things you deal with on a daily basis has to be tough. And I want to ask you, man, how do you balance all that? Like, what's your kind of like zen or relaxation to just get away from that stress, man? Because I really believe, man, stress can kill chefs, man. It can kill us.
I agree. A lot of people that know me say I'm just so laid back and cool and everything. Normally I am. But I think what helps me now is I used to smoke a lot of weed before, but now I don't. I don't smoke.
Shout out to weed. Shout out to weed. All right, anymore. We want to make that very clear. Shout out to weed.
I might have an edible here and there, but
amen.
Man.
But I go to cigar lounges now, and I talk to different people that might be there, just interact with different people, and there's a lot more out in the world like that people are going through, so it kind of helps me balance myself out. Like, yo, you know what, your situation isn't that crazy. You know, you can you got what you're doing, maintain it and keep going, Brandon. You got it. So talking to people, people that I've never met, complete strangers, actually helps me, to be honest. My girl helps too, though.
Just different interactions with different people.
Yeah, different interactions, random stuff, man. I've cried in the cigar lounge, everything, you know. Yeah. For sure.
No doubt.
Yeah.
All right, I heard you mention your girl, man. You have any kids?
I have no kids.
Okay.
Yeah, well, I'm kidless.
That's something that's really hard to deal with, man. When you're in the restaurant industry, you have kids, man. It's man, sometimes, man, my son had something going on Saturday, man. I either got to wake up at 4 or 3 in the morning to knock it out to make it at his game or miss it, you know, so. But luckily, you don't have that situation.
I think it's like a blessing and a curse right now for me. I'm 37 with no kids. All my friends got kids, you know.
Yeah, it's never too late, man. Never too late. Yeah, never too late, man.
No doubt.
Yeah.
All right. This is a tough question, but I got to ask. Like I said, I'm a fan, man. I follow you a lot.
That's good.
The break-ins.
Oh,
it hurts my heart, man, to see a business owner, black business owner, in the city he grew up in get broken into, man. Like, let's talk a little bit about that. Like, what, first of all, the break-ins, like, what do they take? I'm just curious. Do they take food? Like,
so this last break-in, what did they take? I might have had like a couple rolls of quarters and dimes or something they got from underneath the register. They did steal a case of apple juice, Martinelli's apple juice at that.
Oh, that's expensive.
Yeah. Exactly. The glass too, not the
plastic
bottles,
oh
you know?
My God.
They made themselves a cup of lemonade. That's it. They were looking for money for sure, but there's no money there, you know.
See, man, listen, man. I'm not saying break into OhMyBurger, but if you're gonna break into OhMyBurger, man, make a shake, man. Make the peach cobbler shake, man. Don't steal apple juice, man.
Maybe, you know. Something.
You know, again, a lot of our viewers don't. They could be watching that are chefs. A lot of them might not be chefs. So, you know, that's why we really want to bring them into our world, man. On average, man, when someone breaks into there, how much does it cost you to repair that glass? I know that's what you look like. It's the theft. It's the glass.
It's the glass, and then I have tint on every window there.
Oh, wow.
Because how the sun rises and then just beams right in the building, keeps it hot. So it's about $1,400 to replace the glass and the tent. And then inside the glass, there's some type of film that tries to prevent them from actually coming in, but that doesn't work.
Just ribs.
Yeah, ribs.
Yeah, and then it puts you in a tough spot. It's like, man, what do you do? I'm not gonna come out of pocket for security every day, and it's just the risk.
But I have had to change my whole closing procedures, meaning at 7 p.m. or 8 p.m. once it gets dark, we have to close our dining room and just reroute all of our customers to our patio window, just for safety, pretty much. You know, so whoever is dining there, they can actually see someone coming up or whatever, you know. But yeah, I have to change that for sure. Yeah.
All right. Well, you know, I was born in Gardena, and I lived in Gardena till like my late teenage years. You know, shout out to my wife Roro. She's from Gardena. Gardena pride.
Man, I was
you cannot
born in
say
Gardena
anything
too.
bad about Gardena around my wife.
That's crazy.
John from Gardena?
Yeah, I was born in
okay,
Gardena.
so this
You
is
was born in Gardena too?
Yeah.
Damn, wow.
That's crazy.
I haven't
man.
met another
Okay.
person born in Gardena Memorial, so I'm
Oh,
pretty sure
yeah.
that's where you had to be born,
Yeah.
right? All right, cool.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
all right.
And I'm a fake Gardena. I was born in Harbor City.
Down the street, you know.
Oh man, but still, yeah, that's you know, good coincidence.
Yeah, for sure.
So with that being said, do you ever see yourself moving Oh My Burger out of Gardena, or that's just like, yo, born and raised, here to stay? Like, tell me why you want to stay versus why you wouldn't move, or vice versa.
I think I will always stay. Well, hold on. Let me rephrase that. I think I will always have a location in Gardena, but my goal is to branch out. So I'm also doing the franchise movement where people can invest with Oh My Burger and own their own Oh My Burger as well. But I want to go to the west side. I want to go to the valley. You know, I want to open up, go down south. Yeah. for
Oh,
sure.
damn.
Right.
Okay. All right.
Yeah,
That's what we want to hear, man.
Houston, you know,
Yeah,
I
branch
want to do
out.
all that. Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
All right. Well, I'm in Torrance right now, so if you want to put one in Torrance,
Torrance
Wow.
is good because we get a lot of people that come from Torrance
Yeah.
just to come to Oh My Burger. I mean, people come from everywhere, straight from the airport with their suitcases and luggage, eating. You know, yeah. But
Yeah, your meals, your pictures, man, they're pretty
yeah,
intense.
that's what I do. Yeah.
Brandon, you ready to make some enemies and some friends right now? Yes or no?
I think I already have them. Nobody really cares. I mean, not like that. I ain't gonna say nobody really cares for Brandon Oh My Burger, but there's a lot of people that talk mess about Brandon and Oh My Burger from Gardena, California.
Man, listen,
you know.
you weren't you on the Travel Channel?
And the Food Network.
Okay. Oh, okay. Talk about that a little bit.
Everywhere, every TV show. Pretty
Oh, go
much.
ahead.
But,
Go ahead. Style on us, man. You got
Food
motion.
Network twice, actually. I was been on Food Paradise. I forget the name of the other show. But,
Okay.
those were exciting moments, man. You know, definitely. I felt like, damn, Brandon made it here. Like,
Yeah,
what?
yeah,
Just serving burgers, you know? But, you know, it had to be something more that I didn't see that other people saw to really place me where I've been, for sure. So
That's a big deal, man, because, you know, working with the Food Network, I work with the Food Network.
yeah.
They go through thousands and thousands and thousands of people
Exactly.
before they choose 3, 4, or 5 people to cover. So shout out to you, man. That's a big deal.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Real quick, you know, in the middle of our podcast, make sure you check out Oh My Burger on Instagram. Follow them, please. Are you guys on TikTok?
TikTok it.
Go ahead. Shout it out. Go ahead. Go ahead.
TikTok, Oh My
TikTok.
Burger. Follow us, man.
He's in Gardena, California, man. Support, show your love. Get the peach cobbler shake. That's all I got to tell y'all,
that
man.
sounds so
I
good.
mean, damn, that thing is so good. I can't even explain it. So we're going to play a little game called Good Cop, Bad Cop.
Mhm.
I'll be the good cop.
right.
John will be the bad cop. What's the most overrated place you eating at in Gardena? And be honest, man.
Damn. I'm gonna have to go with the Soul Food Shack.
Ooh.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Okay. Why? What did you get from there? You know, just tell us about your
What did I
experience there.
get from there? I've had them like 3 or 4 times actually.
Okay. Oh,
Like,
so
I've
you gave
tried-
him a chance. Okay.
Yeah, I don't.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't go just on the first time and that's it. You know, I've had turkey chops. I've had the fried chicken. I've had all their different sides like greens and macaroni and different things. I've had some type of French toast, and catfish. And every time it just was a miss. Like I didn't get any flavor profile, or
you didn't get it.
Or
Was the seasoning low?
My sides were extremely high. Like the salt intake was pretty high, you know. So yeah, it just didn't do it for me.
See, man, being a chef, man, I'm gonna tell you right there, I can go to any restaurant and know that they're not tasting their food. They're just whipping it out on muscle memory. They're just making stuff and whipping it out.
Yeah, exactly.
So, you know, you got to taste your food. I'm sure, Brandon, you know, you have a routine every morning. You try everything, make sure it's good.
You have to taste it.
Don't take it.
You have to.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know about you guys, but I've had plenty of moments, man, where I almost walked away from I said, this, man. I'm going to go do something else. I'm going to go work at Starbucks until I figure it out. What was your moment? Because we all had them that you just were in the walk-in or somewhere in the office. You just like, man, this is just not it for me no more. I can't do it no more.
It's like a sexual harassment case.
Okay.
And she said she was sexually harassed. Can I talk about it?
Of course.
Okay,
yeah, of course. Yeah.
She said she was sexually harassed.
We don't have to use no names, so it doesn't matter. Yeah.
After I terminated her, pretty much. And that was just so inaccurate. It was crazy. You know, the girl had a boyfriend, lives down the street from OhMyBurger. She would talk to all the guy customers. She thought she was cute. That she thought was cute. Comes to find out, she got all the other female employees that I had at that time to try to talk to her lawyers to say that they were being sexually harassed as well. So I got statements from all of them saying that she was doing this just to get money out of the company, pretty much. And that's how the case is being dissolved, pretty much.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Yeah.
So they had your back.
They had my back.
Okay.
Even though none of them work for me anymore.
Okay.
They still have my back because of just the person I am, pretty much. You know? Yeah.
We want a quick shout out to 5 girls.
It was 4.
Okay. Shout out to those 4 girls for having OhMyBurger back.
Hello.
Appreciate the honesty.
Yeah. But yeah, that right there was like, God dang, like any little thing, you know, you just tick you off the wrong way and you're like, I'm done, you know. But it's been the multiple moments, but that was the last one for sure. Yeah.
Can you relate to this, chef to chef? You ever be put in a situation where you can't fire anybody because you don't want to be short-staffed?
Yeah.
And it's just like, man,
you gotta step in and fill in.
It's like,
low key, I have an employee right now. He gonna watch this interview too. His name is, I'm gonna tell you his name. His name Keenan. Keenan is,
shout out to Keenan.
Keenan is like a good person, but Keenan be all over the place, man. One time I walk in on the line, he has his phone up, and he got a girl naked on the phone. And he the only cook in the store. And I'm like, bro, what are you doing here? Like, come on, turn this off. Let's go. We got to get to work. It's like we have kitchen display screen. So I'm scrolling. The orders are just going. And like we're 20 orders behind. And he's still on the very first one, you know, because he's getting entertained on the phone, you know. But Keenan, you got to step up, brother, because, man, it's about that time.
Keenan, man, go in the bathroom and watch that, man. Come on, man. You know, watch it before work.
It's like a FaceTime though.
And this,
it's not a video.
Yeah,
it's a video call.
Okay.
Yeah, it's live. Yeah.
Now, are you related to Keenan?
Not at all.
Okay. Do you hire family members? Because I personally don't.
No.
Okay. You hire friends?
Not at all.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Have you ever hired a family member or friend?
Yeah,
okay. Tell us about it. How was that experience? Because mine always ended bad.
Mine always ended bad as well. I've had one actually come recently while I wasn't there and say, I pay Brandon. I'm like, what? You know, they call me like she's in the back getting tomatoes and lettuce and putting it in the bag, talking about she needs some stuff for home. And I'm like, oh, no. Call the police.
Damn.
Yeah, exactly what happened. You know, so.
Those must have been organic.
Man, maybe the green onions, you know, yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Oh, man.
But they called the police. The police came and escorted her out or whatever. You know, but, yeah, I don't do well with.
I feel like every time you know, hire like a friend or something, or if somebody does hire a friend, their business just goes down. You know,
they see the surface stuff. They see, oh, you're bringing in money. How come I'm not getting what you're getting? bro, I'm still not even touching what I'm getting. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That money goes out to everywhere else, you know,
Gets
pretty much, you
distributed.
know? Yeah. But they don't see that. They don't see what you have to do behind these walls, you know? Yeah, so.
I'm glad you said that, man, because, you know, my wife had no idea about the restaurant industry until she was with me and married me, and she saw, like, damn, this is real.
Yeah.
You know, walking in 5 minutes before places close, or Yelp reviews, or, you know, just the call-outs and people not showing up and all type. I mean, I missed out on so much because people were irresponsible and not showing up.
Man.
Was there ever a time someone kind of just didn't come in, called out sick on a bad day? Like, you know, I mean, all the time, but like, what was a day where it just sent you through the roof?
It was like my pop's one. He had passed 2021, and we wanted to celebrate him. I forget his birthday is in January.
R.I.P. to your pops too, by the way.
January of last year. 2 people called out, and I was like, man, I need everybody to come in on this day. I'm doing a celebration with my family. Missed the whole celebration, you know.
No way.
That was the craziest one, but I mean that happens all the time for me. To be honest, like people call out on days where I need to do stuff, or I got a catering event, you know, or a podcast or a TV show. It's always something going on in someone else's life. I feel like, you know, but when it's time for me to shine.
No, I want everybody to hear this, listening to the podcast or watching the podcast. Be respectful when you go to these places and leave these Yelp reviews, man, because, you know, we're still humans. We're still chefs. And, you know, this man obviously missed the celebration of his father who passed away. So before you complain about a $15 burger, man, just take all that in consideration, that we go through a lot on a daily basis, and we're not asking for your sympathy or anything like that. If something's not good, it's not good. But don't be or don't be a about it.
Right. Man, if it's good, if it's good food, I'm gonna pay for it.
Oh yeah.
That's one thing, man. I'm cheap about certain things, but not about my shoes and food.
Yeah.
Quality
over quantity.
Exactly.
So when you have your business and you started it, was there like ever a main vision that you seen yourself ending it on? Or do you just see it like continuously growing?
Like, what's the end goal? Like, when it's all said and done, like what is that final boss?
Well, my vision was to grow multiple brands with the initials O&B. So I thought I could grow OhMyBurger to maybe 30 locations and sell it. I have another brand called OhMyBird, BYRD, and that's like a chicken restaurant concept. So,
fire.
Yeah,
I love it.
Yeah,
that's fire.
That's fire.
Yeah,
that's fire.
So
you keep the Oh My.
Yeah.
And then Oh My Brunch as well. So I want to start those other 2 concepts and grow them as well, and then eventually sell those as well. Yeah, but that's my goals and my end goals, to be honest.
Oh My Barbecue.
Do you think you're only gonna do like chicken and burgers, or do you think you might have like other?
So actually, I this is something I got to share with you guys. So I don't eat burgers.
No,
I don't really eat burgers. I might eat a burger.
He broke it to us right now.
Nothing is real. I don't know what's real anymore.
I might
makes the best burger. Doesn't eat burgers.
It's just like bacon. I've cooked so much bacon in 12 years that I don't eat bacon anymore. Not because of pork or anything like that. I just don't want to eat bacon.
Right.
Like I've seen it too much, you know. So I still eat burgers, but I might eat 3 burgers a year or something like that. But I eat more Mexican food than anything. So Mexican.
Right?
Shout out to Mexican food, one of the greatest foods ever created.
It might be the best. It might be the best.
We could talk off camera about that, but the Mexican food is definitely the best, man. So, everybody knows that's me.
So I definitely have to. I have a Oh My Mexican concept typed up and everything as well.
Oh, nice.
I don't have the end what the B stands for yet, but
burrito
it's coming in.
Yeah.
Oh My burritos.
It'll come together.
Yeah, it'll come together for sure. But I have a menu already jotted down, ready to go.
That's fire. That's fire.
Yeah.
All right, so you hit us with some crazy news. I don't eat burgers. That's crazy.
That's
okay, all right.
Never would have thought.
Yeah.
How do you keep up, like, going on social media, seeing everybody's plant-based, everybody's doing this? Like, you got to look at that and say, like, you got to stay with the times in this era we live in, man, because, you know, people are eating that donut burger, and then you might have some audience, oh, that's 5 million calories. I'm staying away from that. I'm plant-based. I'm this, I'm that. Like, how do you adjust? Like, do you have alternatives or you just have a certain clientele you aim towards and everybody else?
20% of our sales are vegan.
Oh, there
wow.
it is. Okay.
Nice.
So I have a vegetarian donut burger.
What the heck?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it has a vegan patty on there.
Okay.
Vegan cheese.
Oh, plant-based, everything.
Actually cheddar cheese, but vegetarian Luther. And then we also have vegan tacos, vegan burger, vegan grilled cheese sandwich, vegan grilled cheese burger as well.
Oh, yeah, you're
I'm
killing
hungry as hell right now.
Yeah. So we do support everyone.
Okay.
Only thing I don't have is a salad.
Don't ever put a salad.
Yeah,
I
no.
don't
But
have a
technically,
salad.
do you put lettuce and tomato on the burgers?
We put spring mix on the
That's
burger.
a salad to me. So
You know?
yeah. Get a bacon cheeseburger with the salad on the side.
Exactly.
Salad on.
Yeah. But yeah, no salad, but we have vegan, vegetarian options. Yeah. And all of our brioche buns that we use for our burgers are vegan.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
I love brioche buns.
Yeah.
Goddamn,
Yeah,
they
me
change
too.
a burger.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
My wife had a burger on a brioche bun one time, an Impossible Burger,
Mm-hmm.
and we were eating that every other night at home. It's the
Yeah.
bread. I'm a
Yeah, it's
bread
the
person,
bread.
man.
Yeah.
It's so good. It's
Oh,
so
yeah.
good.
For sure.
Well, man, we are glad to have you, man, on the first episode of Chef Table Uncut.
For sure.
And for all you guys watching and listening to the podcast, please check this man out. Support this man.
Oh, yeah.
Again, Chef Brandon, owner of OhMyBurger in
Oh,
Gardena,
yeah.
California, his hometown.
Yes, sir.
2142 West El Segundo Boulevard. Just check out his social media, man. Once you see his Instagram
Let's
and TikTok,
go.
you for sure are going to go there, man. Like I said, see a lot of people posting you all the time.
Yes, sir.
So, I mean, bodybuilders, people with no stomachs. And
People with
when I mean, like, you know,
Yeah.
people that, what was the guy again that didn't
Mo
have a stomach?
Shiesty,
Riot
yeah.
going on right now.
Yeah.
Vegans now, you
Yeah.
know, come eat at one of the best burger places from an owner who doesn't eat burgers.
Hello.
Man.
Oh man, we gotta have you back on again, man.
Let's close
I
out
think
the-
that
the season, man.
I think next time we have
Yeah.
you on,
Yeah.
me and John are gonna come check you out,
Okay.
For
eat,
sure.
and we'll have some food here, some merch, man, and kind of get an update what's going on, man. Hopefully no
Perfect.
break-ins, man. Hopefully
Oh,
no
yeah,
bad
yeah.
Yelp reviews, and
Yeah.
hopefully no people complain about the prices of the food because that's kind of whack,
That happens every day.
man. Every day, man.
Yeah.
We know.
Yeah.
You know,
we
you
know.
get
We know.
treated,
We know.
man.
Yeah, man.
But-
We can't. Our
But
restaurant,
when you
man,
got a
we serve
good product,
$20
man, you
tacos.
know, that
Gotta
product
stand behind
speaks
it.
sells itself.
Oh yeah.
Always.
The good always outweighs the bad for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Are you genuinely happy?
I'm getting happy.
Good.
Mm.
Yeah,
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Took
Protect
a
yourself,
couple
man.
losses, man. But yeah, for sure.
Being a chef ain't easy, man. I mean,
yeah.
you know, thankfully I have the support system from my family and my wife and everything because it is hard, man. So, you know,
Yeah,
I feel like chefs gotta check on each other.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
for sure,
yeah,
for sure.
yeah.
No, that's true.
So-
That's real.
Hey, man, but thanks for having you, man. It was a pleasure having you, man. We definitely are gonna have
Yeah.
you back, man. Definitely, man. We're excited to have you on, man.
Yeah.
I
And,
can't wait to come back for sure.
Thanks for having us, man. And, you know, thanks for everybody tuning in on the Chef Table
Yes,
Podcast
sir.
Uncut. And we'll see you in the next episode. Thank you,
See
guys.
Right. That was great.
Damn, I'm so hungry.